This is not your typical YouTube channel.
I think we've got some of the best customers in Texas. You know, once you come here, first time you come here, you'll remember your name when you come back, and you'll feel like you're part of the club right away. You can sit down here anywhere and talk to any one of these guys and engage in a conversation and form a friendship, and it becomes a real friendship. So yeah, it's a great subculture.
The culture's changed a lot. Back in the day, when I think about smoking cigars, I can always picture my grandfather smoking a cigar. So it was more or less like you have to be real old to smoke cigars. And now it's changed a lot. You see a lot of young professionals in there smoking cigars, men and women. So it has changed a heck of a lot in the last 5 years or so.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Smoking a good cigar inside the Fuego, Frisco Square, and just talking about life.
My name is Skyler. Really looking forward to getting to share some more with you going forward.
I'm LJ, remember the name. One of the co-hosts for Smoke-Sational on YouTube Red here at the Fuego Tobacco Shop in Frisco Square. Stay tuned, we got a lot of cool things coming. It's all about the culture and the evolution of the cigar industry. So stay tuned. Once again, I'm LJ, remember the name. Talk to you soon.
Larry, what you got?
Man, first I just want to say YouTube, when you look at some of the other cigar channels out there, they seem to just really touch on the cigar, the history of the cigar, the blends, the origin, the makers and things like that. But what I most like about the cigar lounges and when I started coming out is that, like I touched on in previous segments, I like the different people, right? I like that, you know, this has become more of like our man cave, right?
Yes.
But every now and then I like to see the women come in, right?
Yes.
It's nice to have the women in the environment.
Yes,
right?
Larry. Yes. Talk on it, Larry.
Yeah, man.
Talk on it, baby.
Man, it softens the environment, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, we can't talk as loud as we used to talk about certain issues, certain men issues, right?
Yeah.
But I like to see the different women come in. They come in groups and they love it. They have their drink. They're enjoying their cigars, and it's always nice, right, to have an icebreaker with them as well, right? What's that you smoking? How long have you been smoking that? You know what I mean? What are you drinking, right? It's just good. It's good for the camaraderie. Yeah. I enjoy it. I know all of the fellas enjoy it.
Yes.
So YouTube, this is once again, and Fuego's a great lounge for you to visit if you're ever in Frisco Square, Frisco, Texas. Plethora of different people, all shapes and sizes, colors, yes. Men, women, professionals, just to your normal Joe Schmoes. But it is just an awesome place, and when you walk in, it's even playing field, right? Absolutely. Everyone becomes a friend, like the Cheers theme song you mentioned earlier, right?
Absolutely.
I want to go where everyone knows your name, right? And that's what in Fuego is.
My office is here every day. I come in, set up. This is my office, a smoke shop in Fuego. I can look forward to having a peaceful stick, maybe slapping hands with a few compadres. For the most part, I get my work done, I get my smoke in, and I'm in peace and I'm happy.
What do you think about the people that come here?
They're pretty good folks. We have a Smoke-Sational time.
You've started opening your horizons abroad with cigars, so
we're gonna get her on the non-flavored cigar soon. Nice long tail.
Maybe. Transition.
Very easy cigar that you'll enjoy.
I like cigars, but you know, there's a camaraderie with people that smoke cigars. You know, and I come in here, but it's like my wife says, it's like Cheers. You know, everybody knows your name.
So what are you gentlemen smoking this evening?
Oh man, I'm smoking the Decade by Rocky Patel. This is to commemorate his 10th anniversary being in the industry.
Nice.
Arguably one of the best blends he's done, which is kind of hard to say because Rocky Patel puts out a plethora. He has a plethora on his portfolio, right?
Yeah.
But this is just an awesome cigar, man. They got a 95 rating, one of the Cigar Aficionado's top 25. It has my favorite, the Sumatra wrapper on it. So this is my go-to. When I want to go to Rocky Patel, the Decade is my go-to.
Nice,
So.
nice. What about you, Skyler?
Well, so I've got the Corojo here from
Okay.
the Edge series, and it's also a really terrific cigar. And actually, the Edge series that we've got lined up here across the back is really how I got started into cigars with some friends back in college, and just picked up a couple of Edges at the store, and had that first cigar experience, and really been hooked on it ever since.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got this the Edge. You know, I really love the Edge, man. You know, it's one of the best-selling cigars in the country. A lot of people don't know. You know, they ask why all the time. You know, it's the consistency of it that I really like. You know, the complexity and just the value of it. You know, it's a great selling brand, full-bodied, and you know, the flavor is just it's an understatement.
Well, you look at Clint Eastwood and his old Clint Eastwood movies. Those big Lonsdales. That was what he smoked. No wrapper, no nothing. That created a culture of cigars. People went out and bought those kinds of cigars because of those movies. To this day, they still do that. Like, I want that Clint Eastwood cigar.
Okay. Larry, when was your first time experiencing in Fuego?
Man, I tell you, they have three locations, right? So I visited the one in Murphy first, right? Really nice shop. It's more of a it's neighborhood feel, right? It's right outside of a neighborhood. And then they have the one out in Rockwall, right off of the lake, which is a really nice place as well. But the one out here in Frisco is closer to the one I live. The first time I walked in, man, I thought, man, what a nice place. First thing I thought about was the ambience of this place. They have the design, the whole feel of this place is just a really nice upscale place. Yeah. And that's what I look for when I look for a cigar lounge. When I walk in, is it going to be comfortable? You know, is it loud? Is it going to be a good, comfortable place for me to come and enjoy my cigar? And in Fuego was just that, man. Frisco Square is nice. There's always a lot going on, but for some reason, when you walk in Fuego here in Frisco, it's just a really nice, laid-back place. The leather chairs are outstanding. The cigar selection in the humidor, full selection, man. Like you say, it's anything you want, from the Rockies to the underground, anything else you think you might want. Yeah. They have it here, right?
One of the most things I look for more than anything is the service. You know, the guys at the front door, man, they're knowledgeable about the cigars. They treat you like your family, like you've been there before, like they've known you for years. You know, so sometimes, man, if I want to, hey, what about this cigar? What about that cigar? You know, they definitely mention the Rocky Patel. Okay.
So whenever I actually first discovered in Fuego, I was looking for a place to study, and you were talking about Frisco Square, and I came down here and actually went to the library just across the street. And it was up on the top story, and every seat was taken. And so I'm looking out the window, and I just happened to notice in Fuego over here. And I was like, well, if you're gonna have to study, then you should definitely study while you have a cigar. So
absolutely,
this is
absolutely.
This has been my study spot ever since. And just like you're talking about, you know, sometimes you walk in and feel like finding a quarter to sit down and really focus in. This has been my sanctuary for doing that and really getting to focus and get a lot of support.
YouTube, if you're ever in Frisco, gotta check out In Fuego in Frisco.